What's going on, brothers? It's L.O.M taking on the name. Got a video for you. As written title, Origins. Here goes. Now, I've never really put out a video on my origins in regards to this Mgtow philosophy, taking a red pill, and where I actually started. So I figured I'd go ahead and put it out right now. So here it is. The line of Mgtow started out on a forum known as anti-misandry. That forum was full of young men and old men who were sick to death of feminism and the surround sound bitching and the anti-male hog shit that was being pumped into their ears every single day. On that forum, those young men and old men were able to compare notes. Now, the forum was not completely free of females. There were females on that forum who were treadcons and anti-feminists because they, too, were nauseated by the usual feminists who never shut up and never stopped wallowing in victimhood about, I should have this because I'm entitled to this, or this man did this, this man did that. It's just complete shit show. Most of them, for the most part, were lying. It was a grift. And those women understood that. But on that forum, I had enough time to learn about the court system, how these divorce laws were reflexively against men. I also got to learn that child support was peonage slavery. That's right. Family courts are supposed to be illegal. I learned that from that forum. I also learned more of that from the Amin Osiris. As the members of that forum grew, it was inevitable that the feminists and a few of the man-child butt plugs were going to find that forum and try to spread their manure. And believe it or not, one of the members of that anti-misandry forum was actually L.O.M. He went on later on to start a Voice for Men. And he let more females into that particular space in his circles. And the men who got sick of that left and became Mgtows. Me, when I left anti-misandry, I went to HQ. And a few of you Mgtow brothers probably know what HQ is, but I know what it is. A long time ago, it was called the Happy Bachelors. I was part of that forum. While I was there, I learned even more there than I learned at anti-misandry. And everything I learned, I used to benefit me, myself. The list for jobs for ghosting, I actually put that list on the HQ forum before I started putting out Mgtow videos. And to this day, I'm living it. The job I took up, where I'm hauling materials to various distribution centers, various local businesses, various subdivisions, that's a good job for ghosting. I mean, come on. Who's going to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Friday, to haul LED lights, materials, and plumbing equipment to various businesses, subdivisions, and distribution centers? Who's going to do that? Most people don't want to do that. But that job was very useful for ghosting. With that job, I was able to make my bacon, and I was able to be invisible. Because most people really, they don't pay a truck driver any attention. They don't really care. I mean, you just going to point A and point B, and about 75 to 80% of your work is driving. But it worked for me. Now, I stayed on Mgtow HQ for a couple of years. I acquired knowledge, acquired a lot of wisdom, and a lot of the men on that forum, young and old, helped me. And just so you know, that forum was not just one demographic of men. The men on that forum were white, black, Asian, Latino, some were Native American. And that forum remained trollop-free for many years until the feminists in opposition finally shut it down. I'm probably the only one from that forum that's still putting out content, still kicking. And here we are. As for the name Line of Mgtow, I didn't get that name. I earned it. But before I was called Line of Mgtow, I was known as Zuberi Tao, also known as the Strong Lion. Zuberi is Ethiopian for strong, Tao is Tanzanian for lion. And from there, my name switched to L.O.M. The name stuck. So, I'm still putting out Mgtow content. I'm still pointing out legal snares and traps in front of men and boys. I'm still living my life, trollop-free, drama-free. No debt, no child support, no alimony, no problems. Real recognizes real. Well, it don't get no realer than me. It is what it is. It's a Line of Mgtow. That's all I got. If you like the video, like, share, and commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you want to donate, visit my channel. You can find a tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen. That's the G+ icon. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren. You know it's real. You know routine. Going away, living way. SYSBM. As for our opposition, these feminists, these bitch-made simps, these effeminate mama's boys, and those who have a problem with what we say and how we say it, give them nothing. This has been Mgtow PSA. More to come, tight. See you soon.